When you think about Bob, you can't help but smile, right? I guess he's always so friendly and so caring that you want to be around him all the time, and that to me tells a lot about what the Carlson School is all about.
Bob is genuine. He is a present leader. He is a respected leader.
I think of Bob as very wise. He's the wisdom of the school.
Outgoing, kind.
Humble, and down to earth.
Sincere, dedicated, and genuine.
Positive. He's always got a smile on his face.
Wise, and he's beloved.
Charismatic, he's personable, and he is passionate.
Intelligent and approachable.
Irreverent, deep, and caring, nurturing.
He's sunshine to this program, and students are excited to see him around and have him here.
Bob has that wonderful ability to, whenever he comes into any room, he always lights it up with a smile, and he's just the kind of person that people want to be around.
Graceful, authentic, humorous.
I remember being introduced to him and being surprised by how laid back and funny he was.
Passionate, funny, smart.
One immediate word that comes to mind is fun.
Understated, but devastatingly funny.
Funny.
He is funny.
He is hilarious.
Bob's never funny to me. Bob doesn't show me that side, so Bob endures me, so that's all the laughs that we need.
Sometimes it's just kind of like you don't know it's funny until after he said it, you're like, oh wait, that was actually really funny.
It's very regional, it's very Wisconsin, it's very upper Midwest.
Bizarre.
It's dry, it's in the moment, in your face, irreverent.
I can talk a lot about what we've done together, and there's a lot of things that I can't talk about.
One of my favorite stories was the most recent with the community fund drive, and my favorite line, and I still do it from time to time, turning around. Well, hello there, I didn't see you come in. I mean, only Bob could pull that off, with his can of Coke, of course.
Well, hello there. I didn't see you come in.
Bob's style is managing by walking around. I don't know if anybody's said that before.
Drive-by flybys, where he'll just pop in and say, hey, how's it going? What's up? What's new?
He'll just wander through, and whoever he sees, he'll stop and chat with.
I know it sounds silly to do a drive-by, but that's really what it is, to come see how everyone's doing, just to come let them know that you're there and you care and you're thinking of them and they're doing a great job.
He always asks you, how's your day? Like, how was your weekend? How's your family doing?
He'd make his way back to Kevin, and then he'd, go around the office, and then he'd go out, by Mary, and then he'd leave, and then that was like at least once a week he'd do that.
I think somebody that didn't care about how we were doing probably wouldn't stop by and just to catch up.
The leader is known not only by the quality of results, and Bob had very high marks in that regard, but also by the company that he attracts, and in particular, by the quality of people who want to work with him.
He's done a great job of making us a team and building us up as a team.
There's nowhere else I would ever want to work on campus, and a lot of it is credit to him for building such a great team and creating an environment that is so fun to work in.
He's always reminded me of my dad, and so he was always very warm and friendly, and it was easy for me to relate to him and have a conversation.
The family environment in our program absolutely comes from him.
Yeah, it feels like he's part of the fabric here. He's part of family,
We all care about one another. We all are driven towards the same goals, and I don't know how he's done it, but that's just the culture that he's created.
He lets the people under him shine, and that
is really this kind of a subtle leadership style that's very powerful.
Every success that the program has, he shares with the whole program. Hanson Hall, he will always say, was a community effort, even though it was Bob's. I mean, Bob built Hanson Hall, but he will share every success that he has with our community.
Because of him being able to listen to all people and really provide or let others really take ownership in their work, that gets people excited and engaged in what they do and allows them to put their passion and strengths into all of those components of their job.
My son loves Bob, and partly because he's been in Bob's pool and he thinks that's really cool. He's only 4, right? So, but also because he remembers our friend Bob, who painted our house, and he'll remember that for the rest of his life. And so to me that just, it touched me and just solidified that Bob was not only a wonderful mentor and leader, but that he truly cared about me and our family, and he really took care of us.
I went with Bob to the National Undergraduate Business School Symposium, unfortunate acronym of NUBS. So I went with Bob and Mary to NUBS in Morgan's Place, actually. And when we got there, I mean, I knew Bob was important to this community, but when he got there, he was like this institution at NUBS. I mean, people sort of flocked to him and couldn't wait to talk to him. And when things would come up, kind of, you know, rules of order or questions, people would just look to Bob for advice and guidance. And so I remember coming off that trip and thinking, wow, you know, this is someone who I really can look up to and who kind of the whole undergraduate business community really looks up to as a leader.
Bob and the people he worked with here in the Carlson School set the gold standard for colleges across the campus. His commitment to undergraduates was quite clear, and you look at sort of the record of the Carlson School and it is at the top of the heap.
Bob is a champion and has been a champion for undergraduate education, and we would be nowhere in undergraduate education without Bob Ruekert. Without Bob kind of tirelessly saying, this is important, I believe in it, we should do something about it, and investing his own time and energy and passion.
I think far too often the undergraduate program was sort of on the sidelines. And I think that maybe was the kind of origination for his kind of passion about moving this program forward, because it was kind of always in the sidelines, and he thought, hey, we've got something great here. You know, let's pay some attention to it. And again, I think in his kind of classic understated way, he just kind of slowly started moving things forward, and Bob just kind of kept running with it all the way through the building of Hanson Hall, the redesign of our curriculum, international experience requirement, to where we sit today, you know, where we have 6,500 applicants for a freshman class of 480. And I think you could definitely say that Bob has really shepherded that along over the last decade to get us where we are today.
He is a builder. And whenever I'm talking about Bob, this is the first thing I think about. He is the one who helped build the Carlson School and everything that we see today, and it is remarkable.
With his support and encouragement, we became a freshman admitting college, and suddenly not only admission to the Carlson School changed dramatically in the quality of students, but that rippled throughout the university.
The quality of students that we're now attracting to the program, I think, really speaks volumes to the kind of thinking that he has brought to bear.
He was really interested in making undergraduates here a more serious part of our life. And he succeeded. He's absolutely succeeded. And there's never been a time when undergrads were as significant a part of our lives, not just in terms of, oh wow, we teach them and stuff like that, but they're real people, they're really smart people, and we need to really do a good job by them.
I think Bob has brought to his job many wonderful things. One of them is a compass that's constant. He wants to do what's right for the students.
He's sincere because it isn't just, I am getting to know students. I'm doing these programs because it's strategic or anything like that. He's helping students and getting to know students because he genuinely cares.
Really, who you see is who you get.
I think everyone just really admires Bob, and he's made an amazing impact on the community with everything that he's done.
Talking to him was pretty much what convinced me to come here in the first place. So I just wanted to let him know what a big impact he's had.
Our students love Bob. I mean, they really have loved Bob.
I just want to say thank you as part of a student perspective. Thank you for being willing and open to talking to students and listening to what we really wanted, and being genuine about wanting to champion for that, and having our best interest always in his heart.
I would love to thank Bob for all the work that he's put into bettering the undergraduate experience. It's really unbelievable how receptive, him and Mary sit down every single semester, I think, and talk to students on a direct basis. How can we improve the services we offer here? And it just shows his complete dedication to this place, and he'll be remembered for a long time to come.